Well, from people's health to animals' health, Bloodwork can give your vet vital information about your pet's health. Unfortunately, blood work often goes overlooked in a lot of pets until something's really wrong. Rebecca Melanson is here with the SPCA with more on that. And I didn't even know they really did blood work on pets that often.
They do. We usually say once your pet's about 7, they're considered an older pet. They can join AARP at that age. So that's the time to kind of really start looking out for any underlying health issues that might, contribute to them being unhealthy. So there's a couple different types of blood work you can get done. You can get done chemical blood work, and then you can also get done, regular blood work. So the CBC is what our regular blood count is. It's complete blood count. And the chemistry panel is going to look at kind of how their organs are functioning.
And that's for both dogs, cats? I mean, do you do it for rabbits or anything else?
You can. Yeah,
really?
You can absolutely do it for really just about any companion animal. Once they reach kind of middle age, you want to start looking out for those issues. Just as, when you get older, usually about 40, 50 years old in people, that's when those like genetic and issues start popping up.
And how much does getting blood work cost?
So it's not as expensive as you think it might be. It might be $100, but at the end of the day, if that's what's picking up those early signs of any kind of disease or health symptoms that you might not notice, it's worth it. So we're a low-cost community clinic, so we have a cheaper price than most vets around, but we're high value. So our appointments are always a little further out.
And it's better to try and prevent some kind of a health problem than to deal with it after it becomes a problem.
Absolutely. It's always cheaper to prevent it than it is to treat it. Because if you early detection, not only it's better for your pet, but it's cheaper for you.
Now you're holding a cute little cat there. Is that a little tabby?
Yeah, it is. This is a 4-month-old tabby. His name is Chicken Wing. I'm assuming somebody was hungry when we named him. But he's really just like the most cuddly cat. He's been purring this entire time. He's very curious, but he wants you there with him.
And now I assume he's adoptable.
He is. He's adoptable right now.
All right. And how big is the supply of dogs and cats at the SPCA right now?
We have a good amount of adoptable animals. We have about 60 on the adoption floor between our New Orleans and Plaquemines locations. But that doesn't mean that that's all that we have. We have some that we're holding for people, some that are lost, some that are stray, whatever it may be. We usually sit at around 200 animals, 200 to 300, but right now, adoptable-wise, we have about 60.
And you do try to encourage a lot of people to, if they're adopting a dog or a cat, get an older one that's already been trained, potty trained, things like that. It's more important with a dog. But when you guys give out an older dog or a cat, has the blood work already been done on it?
Most of the time, yeah. If an older animal comes in, we have a separate shelter clinic that takes care of all of our animals that are in our care. And that team will usually run a panel just to make sure that there's no health issues that we're not seeing there. A lot of the times we'll see signs or symptoms before we even run the blood work. So we really use that as a confirmation tool.
So again, that's another good reason to adopt an older animal, because you get the blood work done already before you get the animal.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Thanks for having us.
And we'll remember blood work for our pets.